So I've made the case over the last 2 years that we really need to all become comfortable using Google Drive, and it is a best practice to use it as the underpinning for your Haiku site because when you create materials for Haiku in Google Drive, you've now created something that's portable that will be able to be used for other LMSs in the future, and also will stay with you and be able to be used in other forms. One of the keys to that is keeping your drive well organized. You see my drive in the background, and again, it could be better organized, but this has worked for me so far. One thing that can be frustrating is when people share something with you and then trying to find it again. If you want something to be accessible to you all the time, so a shared folder, for instance, that you might share with colleagues, one thing to know is that you can always put that into your drive, a shared folder, once it's shared with you, and then you can have access to it immediately when you go into My Drive. So for instance, there is a folder called Faculty Staff Information that Sarah Anderson created a couple years ago. It creates a lot of faculty data, and this would be a great thing for you to have in your drive. Now, it's not in mine currently because I removed it, but I'm going to find it again. One thing that's you don't see it pop up. I have a lot of things that name faculty. If you're looking for a specific thing, you may just look for folders rather than any kind of object, but you could also do any. In this case, I know both will work. So you can filter your find when you do a search in here. I'm going to do a search for faculty, and you can see that faculty staff information, this folder created by Sarah Anderson, is here, and I could access it and see what's there. I now want to put this into my Google, my own drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Control and click on this, same thing as a right click, and you can see a lot of options come up. One of the options is Add to My Drive. The other way to do this is with the icon over here to the right of the trash can. So if I click Add to My Drive and now go back to that, I can put it into an existing folder, or if I just hit Move, it will become its own folder in My Drive. So I'm going to click Move, and now when I go back to My Drive, it might not be there yet. Sometimes that is one of the joys of computers, is that it does not come up immediately, but there it is now. And so I just refreshed the page, and that faculty staff information is now there.